There we go. That should be better. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, look at how ridiculous this hoodie looks with these headphones on. Hold on, let me turn around. Chat, you gotta tell me if this looks funny from behind. Does it just look like I have a massive head? Damn it. I was hoping it'd look funny. Yo, check this out. I got a sick tripod. Look at this. Just kidding. I'm still just using a stack of books. I will get a tripod though. How are you guys feeling today? Please make the jam song you put on your Facebook a song. Which jam song? I did quite a few like random little sketches and put them online. I'm doing pretty good. I had a good morning. Started my day around like 7 a.m. or so. Woke up and I don't know, normally I've been trying to like work out in the mornings, but I wasn't feeling motivated to hit the gym in the AM, so I'm gonna do that tonight instead. I just kind of like I did some piano exercises, ran through some dexterity training stuff, and did some vocal exercises. And other than that, I've just been drinking caffeine and reading. Been reading this really awesome book called Sapiens that just kind of like examines I don't know, the history of mankind essentially. And I don't know, there's a lot of interesting kind of like misconceptions about, I don't know, the human race. Like how we view ourselves is often not really matched with what we actually are. So I don't know, it's a pretty fascinating book. I am already on 3 coffees. But yeah, I mean I've been hoping to implement this schedule into my life, and streaming is part of that. So it's basically to hold myself a little more accountable when it comes to like writing music and that kind of stuff, and the sketch journal stuff is part of that. But it can be really hard to kind of like artificially create inspiration. um and this morning I didn't feel like I could just like, you know, hit the studio and make something. I didn't have ideas right off the bat, so just like reading a little bit got my gears turning and stuff, you know. Thank you, glad you like the outfit. This is actually not my sweater. I was gifted this sweater after helping my buddy move into his new apartment. His girlfriend didn't need it anymore. I don't know why she had this. Like almost pretty much my size actually. Look at the arm length. It's like almost perfect. Maybe that's how I should acquire my clothes from here on. I don't need to buy clothes anymore. I can just help people move into apartments and then just get paid in clothes. That works for me. Hi Haywyre, do you mentor beginner keyboard players? I don't really I don't think I mentor anyone. I mean, I'm certainly not like I have a lot of experience obviously with piano performance, and I have been taught for a large portion of my life, so I know, I guess, what I would think constitutes a good teacher. But yeah, I currently do not teach or mentor or anything like that. Could you maybe show some exercises for playing faster runs like you do? Maybe some chord theory. I mean, I think there's like, first and foremost, some of the like most basic exercises revolve around using the using exercises and just following them throughout the circle of fifths. So obviously, like, you could even just start off with major scales, running them through every key, but from there, even like doing like modes and stuff like that through every key. I would do 4 octaves, by the way, if you're planning on doing that. So don't just go up and down 1 octave. Go up and down 4 octaves. Thank you very much for the sub, Duque. I also don't know if I pronounced that right, but yeah. So C, F, B flat, E flat. Well, that's I guess more of the circle of fourths, but you know, fourth is just fifth inverted. So you can do C, G, D, A, E. It doesn't really matter. In the end, you're gonna still end up doing every single one. I just prefer to do, I'm just used to doing it that way, I guess. So C, F, B flat, E flat, etc. And then you just go to F. So obviously there are different ways in which you can approach it. You can say like maximizing speed. So then you would like turn on like a metronome and see, okay, what speed can I like consistently time the notes properly. But then you can also try to prioritize like things like articulation. You can try to imagine like crescendoing once you reach the middle, and then kind of like decrescendoing towards the end. Like something like that. You can also do, I don't know, instead of like legato, you could do more like staccato. Etc., etc. You could even do stuff like delaying one of the hands to create like a thirds run. So ooh, got rough there. But something like that is obviously useful. Like anything that will challenge you, and like you can come up with your own exercises as well, and then just keep transposing them throughout the key. Arpeggios are useful as well. I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff. David Miner is hosting me. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, there's obviously like building your repertoire can be really helpful. These days I'm not really learning too many piano pieces because I'm spending so much time writing, but you can like at least have one song minimum that you can learn. Like, maybe like just set a goal for like once a month or something. Learn a piece and learn how to memorize it. Memorizing it is really important, by the way, because you end up kind of internalizing a lot of the composition, and you understand what's happening in the music a lot better. But yeah, having at least like one piece a month, or you know, whatever you can have, whatever you have time for, essentially. You can be as ambitious as you want, but kind of just set the pace realistically and go from there. Like obviously you can do chords too. It doesn't have to be like individual notes. So you could do like chords in every and every key as well. So obviously you could do like major ninths. Minor ninths. And you could even do inversions of that. You could do like oh. And then you could elaborate on that and just make all sorts of crazy exercises. Oh god. So yeah, I'd say like maybe have some like core exercises to revert to all the time, like scales, chords, arpeggios, etc., and then maybe have fun and challenge yourself to come up with stuff that can yeah, get you out of your comfort zone. Anyways. Deadmau5 got banned? Like from Twitch or something? Or yeah, anyways. Yeah, I mean like I wanna challenge myself more to do exercises as well. It's so easy to just like get in the habit of doing the same thing over and over again, and especially because I've been playing piano for a big chunk of my life and I'm not taking lessons anymore. I'm just realizing now how much of my progress was dependent on having like a teacher or a mentor, kind of like you were asking about, like essentially infusing me with new ideas and new approaches, and yeah, introducing me to new composers and pieces and ideas I'd never thought of before. And I think that kind of stuff is really important, and you can't always rely on yourself to, you know, you're not always going to want to push yourself outside your comfort zone. And I don't know, maybe I'm taking it too easy on myself. Maybe I'm trying to give myself a little bit of an out. Like I do try. I could probably try harder to kind of push my boundaries a bit, but I don't think it's bad to like I guess rely on other people to a degree for like inspiration or guidance and that kind of stuff. Anyways, so today, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I am not sure. I kind of want to do something like a little crazy and weird and out of the ordinary. I want to do something that's like a little more like technical than some of the stuff I've been writing on stream the last few days. But for now, I'm just gonna take a quick peek at this project that I was working on last night. And this project is the exact opposite of technical. Like a very, it was kind of late. It was like 11 o'clock at night or something, and I just started writing this kind of indie 80s emotional like synth pop thing. I don't really know how to describe it, but here I'll play you guys some what I've got so far. And don't mind the awful singing. I am still working on that. Oh wait, can you guys hear that? Oh yeah, you can. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's all I have right now, but just kind of like a really chill, introspective, 80s-esque synthy tune. Pretty poor description of that. Glad you guys like it though. Yeah, totally. Great, good sunrise music, or you know, going out for a drive, cruising. I kind of wanted to try to throw that. Where is it? Acoustic guitar in.
Yo, we got a new subscriber.
Yo, thank you for the resub.
Martin sounds really pleasant.
Altus
Thanks
Clara.
for the stream as always. Keep up the good work.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the streams. Let's see. So I'm just gonna throw the acoustic guitar in here real quick. I was briefly covering this on Monday, but I think I don't remember who asked in the secret sub Discord channel, but I remember somebody asking about what company made this acoustic guitar plugin. It's Ilya Efimov. And I just checked this website again, or their website again. I don't know if it's like a single dude or probably more like a company, but you never know. They have a bunch of other really awesome plugins, but I wish they had if they had a strings library, I would definitely buy that. I've yet to find like a really good reliable strings library, to be honest. Okay, so this is the standard acoustic guitar, but there's supposedly this strum version of it that I haven't used. So I'm kind of curious if I can figure out if I can see F major. That's like, huh, weird. Interesting. So option, I think it's playing in a certain key. I wonder if there's a way to change that. Chord and bass option, chord edit. So it looks like it's automatically in C. Whoa, interesting. Huh? So I select minor 9 and it doesn't change. Why? No, that didn't work either. Huh. Yeah, I might have to spend some time with this to figure out how to actually use it first. I thought maybe I'd just be able to play around with it and figure it out, but that may not be the case. Preset. I assumed it's kind of just like playing in a certain key and then I could just select what key to play in, but doesn't seem to be the case. That's too bad. Okay, well, let's go back to the other one. I'll check that out later when I'm not on stream. I was just gonna experiment and see if I can add some guitar strumming as an additional layer.
Trust me when I say I can. Trust me when I say I can.
I think that could be a nice little layer, especially when it's sidechain. It just adds like, it's a bit wider than the other sounds, so it kind of creates a little bit of a supplemental thing.
Trust me when I say I can. Trust me when I say I can.
Cool. For that, kind of funny to look at the MIDI, but yeah. So these notes down here. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, you can kind of see those. You can see these are the strums. So if I mute that, obviously it'll just sustain. It's kind of funny to think of MIDI in that way. If I unmute it. So then,
trust me when I say I can. Trust me when I say I can. Trust me when I say I can.
I think I dipped some of the mids out of that kick, but it feels a little like too thin now. That's pretty cool. Anyways, there wasn't really much else that I wanted to add to it, but by the way, this is an adaptation of the that patch I was working on Monday. The the pluck sound that was added like an LFO that was. Oh wait, sorry, one sec. New sub. Nitro, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, those vocals are mine. Yeah, I'm glad you think they're good. I'm definitely not very happy yet with how my voice is sounding. It's I've been going at it for about like maybe a month now or so. just doing exercises, like vocal exercises and stuff, and trying to find vocalists to look up to and to like emulate and stuff. I guess part of the issue I'm having too is that I don't know. I'm very used to having like using instruments, and so like maintaining pitch accuracy and that kind of stuff is rather difficult. But also like just there's such a wide spectrum of articulation with the voice. Like there's just a ridiculous amount of ways in which you can sing, and so like I haven't really found, well, I guess A, how I want to sing, and then B, like how I want that to change depending on like what style I'm working with and that kind of stuff. It's I don't know, it's interesting, but I guess the job done for now. You know, you throw enough effects on it, then even I can sound good.
Trust me, trust me. Trust me when I say I can. Trust me, trust me. Trust me when I say I can.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that. Or I was just explaining that this bass patch was from Monday's stream. It's just a slight variation of it where it's like a pluck that opens up, like it has a cutoff that opens up depending on how intense the velocity on the note is. So like lighter velocity will sound like that, and then heavier. So if I were to like play this bass, it can kind of like create some nice variations in the articulation. But yeah, anyways, I think it's kind of a cool patch. It works well in this context, I think. So last thing I'm gonna do is I am going to, before I render this, I'm just gonna freeze these guys. Just gonna take a quick second, and then I'll render where it's at, and then I'm gonna jump over to a new project. You usually have so much OGT on your bases? I don't think I had. Was there that much OGT on it? I don't know. OGT is often like a tool I, as many people do, use like just to get quick results. I find myself these days more and more taking them off of effect chains retrospectively. Yeah, there's just one OGT on there at like 60%. Not too crazy. But yeah, I mean, obviously it helps to like decrease dynamic range a lot, so that's like really nice for electronic music specifically. But yeah, I'd like to hear a trap banger from Haywyre, dude. I literally do not know how to make trap. I understand the fundamental concept, but I really have never tried to make trap. I don't think that would end very well. Like I would try to make it too. I think I would fuck it up by like make complex or something. What was the song that you put on your story the day you found out how to do stickers? I don't know. Hold on. I can check. Oh, that song. Actually, I don't know if I would necessarily call that trap, but I can pull that project file up real quick if you want to check that out. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's in it. I actually have it saved in the studio highlight thing. That's the only one I could think of that's even remotely like in the right BPM range. Yeah, let me load that up. It's a little too warm for this. Oh, you weren't calling it trap? I thought, my bad, I misunderstood. Definitely thought that you were saying like, you've made trap. Made trap before, so you can do it again. Hold on. This is gonna be a little bit louder than the other track, just as a heads up.
Never count.
I'm still loading the samples. Hold on. It's still not playing all the samples.
Never count on me. 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 Never count on me.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the song right now. The intro is pretty boring. Kind of want to find a way to spice it up a little bit.
Never count on me. Never count on me. Never count on me.
Yeah, I'll figure out what to do with that intro. But I don't really want to work on this right now, cause there's a lot of painstaking like mix stuff that I need to hash out in this, and I don't really want to do that on stream. So I wanna mess around with some drums. Let's see. So we got drum, the truth hits. Yeah. So by the way, I didn't really know this until recently, but if you hover over a plugin in Ableton, at the bottom, it'll tell you how many milliseconds of latency that plugin introduces. Supposedly, I don't know how accurate it is. Okay, so you get like a layer of just wanted like a shaker in the background, and then I can just jam along with the shaker for a little bit. I wanted to do something in an odd time signature. Something that feels like, I don't know. Let's try like 5/4 or something. See if we can get the articulation to match like the rhythm I'm here. That didn't sound very good. Maybe it was... That sounds so messy, but... One, two, three, 5. Okay, hold on. Let's just revert back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just keep the shaker straight into the drums however I want them. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, lost track a little bit there. Let's just record for a little bit and see if I can find some kind of like core rhythm to stick to. 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's roll with that. Damn it. I got off time there a little bit. I was trying to like come up with a melody. I'm still not hearing the 5 properly. Yeah. Wonder if I'm actually hearing more of a 7. Definitely still not used to the 5 yet. Be cool to maybe cycle between a couple different patterns or something instead of just having the same one. Maybe I can record just like a quick like little piano accompaniment and then do a second drum loop. Record another drum loop. 2, 3, 5. Those rhythms definitely don't match. Hold on. Do something like this. Oh my god. It is a little hard to keep up with. Hold on. 3, 4, 5. That one was okay. Maybe some bass. That would be a job for Trillion. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, da. Let's see. Get some acoustic upright action in here. Oh yeah, that's the little bar right there. Wonder how big one of these. Oh, it literally says right there. 3,281.5 megabytes. Damn. That is insane. For one patch. All of Spectrasonic's libraries are so crazy. Holy shit, what is going on? This thing is loading forever. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked load all. let's try to record that melody. Ah. God damn it. Okay. Hold on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, Okay, let's just record, I just want like a little bit of a stabby rhythm. Wait, 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm definitely gonna change the drum pattern a little bit. Yeah, I like the ride a little bit there. So let's try to incorporate that. So let's see. So far we have this. I mean, it kind of has to start with the drums and the bass, right? Are you happy now, Bash? Yeah, not really sure where to go from here. I got like a few cool different sections down at least. So does this do beats or measures? Can I put in 8? What did that just do? I put in 8 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I put in 8 measures. Gotcha. Okay. So we will do 2 of these for the intro. 2 of these. And then 2 of these. Then we'll have a vamp here. Move this. Do a little bit of a solo. So we'll go like boom, boom, boom. So let's see if we can try to make it like a little more like complex harmonically. Boom, 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 boom. So. Not sure if I'm too crazy about that. It's kind of fun how it just keeps moving. It almost sounds like it's more of a like an exercise than a song at that point, if it just keeps going in this circle. do you guys want to give me I'm just kind of curious. Give me a melody from a track, and I'm gonna try to incorporate it into this 5/4 rhythm. Preferably something from like an electronic music song or something. Yeah, there's definitely Haywyre merch out there. You can find it on my website. Yeah, you guys should totally give me a suggestion for melody of a song. Just anything, like Porter, Robinson, or whatever. I don't know. It can be anything. You guys want me to put? All right, I guess I can do my own melody. I wonder if I could try to do it like twice as fast or something. It feels a little too slow. Shit. That's so hard. I can't decide whether I should try to group it into a smaller, like a time period, or a larger one. No. Oh my god, I'm getting the timing so off. But something like that is how I'd imagine it would sound. Hold on, let me try to record that. Right. try to record a bass line. Imagine if the drop was in the time signature too. That would be so strange. How did you set up the sidechain again? Well, basically I have these drum racks that I build. And in those drum racks, hold on, I actually don't even have one in this track, but I'll give you an example real quick. So I just have these drum racks that I build with all the main sounds in a drum rack, but then there's also an additional channel with a dummy sound, and then that dummy sound is applied specifically to like a range that so that it only gets triggered when the main drum sounds are playing. So it's like kick and snare and that kind of stuff. So for all those sounds, that dummy track is or the dummy sound is being triggered. And for all the other stuff like hi-hats and like just cymbals in general and toms and that kind of stuff, it's not being triggered. So then I just have like these return channels set up with a compressor, and I just select the dummy from the drum rack from in here. It says the name here, dummy pre-effects. So if you load the signal before the effects, then that means that it'll ignore obviously any effects on it. So I have a utility on here that literally just mutes the sound. If that wasn't there, you would hear the dummy on the drum rack. You hear that? It's like... So once I turn it on, the sidechain still works, but you just don't hear the dummy sound. Okay, anyways, enough of that. Cool. I think I've pretty much exhausted this this idea. I don't think I'm really gonna do anything else with it. But it's always fun to just kind of like think around and odd time signatures and stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly turn on the AC because it's getting pretty warm in here. And I'm gonna snack some water. All right, boys and gals. What do we want to do next? You guys still want a trap banger, huh? Phrygian time? I'd be down for some Phrygian. Remember to drink your water, guys. All right. Something new. There was a cupcake song I made a while back. I don't know why it got named that, but it's also super fun to just like take a fifth and or even just like a few random notes and like try to write something with them. The cool thing about a fifth is that you can use it in so many different ways. Like A and E could be like 1 and 5 of A minor, or of A major, or of F sharp minor, but then it'd be like the 3 and the 7 of F sharp minor, or they could be the 3 and 7 of F major. Or they could be the 5 and 9 of D major. Pretty cool too. Because normally those two chords might be pretty hard to put together. And then in that chord, it's pretty interesting because so it's kind of like the 9th and the sharp 11th ish. Or you could think of it almost as like a C major over B flat. But yeah, you'll hear that kind of stuff in my music for sure. I think like deadmau5 does that kind of stuff too, obviously. Like a Ghost and stuff. This could be kind of fun. Why don't we try this? So I'm gonna play in a key, and you guys give me a key to try to transition into. So I'm in D minor right now. The first key that I'll see, I'll try to find a way to modulate into it. A major. That's pretty easy. So now we're in A. C sharp. C sharp what? C sharp major? Is that C sharp? Back to A. C sharp. D minor. That one will take some work. Now we're in D minor. Ugh. F sharp what? Yeah, G major's the thing. I can go to D major from here. D minor and G major sound nice together. F sharp minor. F sharp minor. G minor. That's a half step up. Not really sure how to do that. That kind of worked. So now we're in G. I don't know what I did there. Hold on. So back to F sharp minor real quick. So that's kind of cool, actually. So F sharp minor. Go to the fifth. You know, it's C sharp minor. The third is A major, which is the fifth of D. So as long as you're doing fifth movements, you're okay. And D major happens to be the like fifth scale degree of G minor. That kind of works out. I wonder if you could do that back into F minor too. Doesn't sound too bad. Play G minor with one hand and do a chromatic scale with the other. Well, that's not very difficult. Pretty fun, actually. Ragtime? I actually can't play ragtime very well. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the stream? Normally I just kind of like bass out and write music. But yeah, today I was gonna try to get some vocal work done, and I don't really want to do that on the stream because my voice needs a lot of work. Hence, I'm not really sure what to do. Technically, I still have a half an hour left. Put on a backtrack, make a VIP of an old track. Trap then. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could look through some tracks in my sketch journal. And see if there's anything worth pulling up. I mean, alternatively, we can also do like pull up a project file of a track I've already released, like we've done in the past, and look through it a little bit. Hold on, is that actually playing through through? Oh, you guys can't hear that. I guess I'll have to load these on my desktop. Sketch journal. All right, let's see. I start clicking on random stuff. Okay, that's just a random piano sketch. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of different versions of this idea. Kind of cool. 11/5/2018. Let's find that. Yeah, I used to organize my sketch journal into genres, and then I found that you know, I started with trying to organize it via BPM, and then I started doing that didn't work well because project files will change BPM. And I tried genres. And it can be really difficult to define what genre your track is. Sometimes it'll be a little bit of several different genres, and then you have to create a new folder for every song, essentially. So now I just do the date, and then I reference that project file. That's been, I don't know, it's been okay. So what is it? 11/5. 11/5/2018. Idea 2, 3, idea 4. Oh, I did a lot of different versions of this apparently. Is that a serum preset you created? That is the lead from IMU, which is it's actually in Silent. So for that lead, I think I mean, obviously it sounds very similar to just like a sync lead, but there's just like some subtle distortion and like stereo imaging and like fine tuning and like some of the filter movement that makes it sound a little bit kind of like different, I guess. Oh wait, right. I gotta remember to make sure the output is being sent to the stream. Yeah. So gotta get a sidechain plugin here first. There is no sidechain currently. Drums. Where is the dummy in here? No dummy in this? Oh yeah, there it is. chords are kind of crazy. What's happening there? What are those? I really like that chord. Hold on. So I'm just gonna fix the bass line real quick and jam on it a little bit. So let's see. What is that? That's B major 9. To D major. It's A major 9. What's the last chord? So the key is E flat minor. These are some pretty strange changes for that key. But I like it, it's cool. So let's fix the bass line real quick. So we had B major 9, so B to D, to A, and then it was B. Helps knowing what the chord changes are. Let me switch this over to the Nectar and jam on there. There we go. Well, let me make sure that angle's okay. There we go. Yeah, my hair is really messy today. Alright, let's see. I do not want to exit. I almost just shut down the stream on accident. Those changes at the end are pretty cool. Let's see. I wonder if I have other versions of this track that are going on over here. There's all sorts of random sections in this. It's like one big long synth solo essentially. Miserable piano solo. I mean, you guys know how it goes with my writing process. I mean, maybe you've tuned in before. Kind of noticed that I just keep like throwing stuff into the project file, and then eventually I figure out how I want things to work together. I like the idea of like just starting with the drum beat. This is not the same room that I recorded Smooth Criminal in. Smooth Criminal was recorded in a studio space that doesn't actually really exist anymore. It was completely remodeled. But that was in Vancouver at the Monster Cat office actually. So I kind of think the writing of this is cool. I definitely need to re-record a bunch of it, but I like the idea of starting with this. Okay, unintentional loop. Well, let's see what it sounds like without drums. There's definitely some mix issues happening. I think that would probably help sell the idea a little bit better, but yeah, that bass is Ray Blaster's such a weird plugin. Like getting the right filter movement in this is pretty difficult. But maybe if we mess around with it a little bit, we'll get something going. Super mid heavy. See if we can duck some of that out. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how different it sounds without the bass in there. Oh, wait a minute. It's not even being sidechained. Is it? Oh, whoops. Yeah, it is actually. Because the entire composition group is being sidechained. Yeah, it is. There are definitely some like conflicting, just like frequencies. Some of this stuff will have to be fine-tuned a lot, I think. Like this, for example, use a little bit of. Yeah, so normally what I would do is I just like start with soloing with one track and then just keep adding stuff and see what seems to be causing issues. I think maybe if I try to make a different bass sound outside of Ray Blaster, I might have more luck with it just because I'm much less experienced with that VST. Damn. It's weird. It says it's 70 degrees in here, but it feels so hot. Maybe it's just like really humid out. Do you have any musical education? Yes, I do. My parents enrolled me in lessons, piano lessons, when I was about like 6 or so. So I like very reluctantly studied piano performance with private teachers for like 10 years. It was classical, and then after that, I switched to jazz for a few years, and then when I went to college for music, I studied music business. So that's when I like started delving more into music theory and that kind of stuff. Aside from just performance, so I definitely have some music education under my belt. No experience, like educational experience with producing though. That's cool. I wonder what it sounds like without the delay. Or the reverb. Really hard cuts. It'd be cool if there's like those. It'd be just cool if there was a way to exaggerate those stops. Like. So this kick, just complete silence. Like. So maybe that means that there needs to be more contrast. I have an idea. What if I do this? So I'll record the lead. 38. The lead is called Wow Movement. So let's see. I'm gonna record the lead, and then I'm going to. Well, yeah, we'll see in a sec. Haywyre, what age did you start producing? I started producing when I was about 15 or 16 or so. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The landscape has changed so much. It's crazy. I mean, back then, 10 years ago, I don't know. It's not like I have any statistics to show exactly how many more producers there are these days. But I mean, I don't know. 10 years ago, there was not nearly as many people interested in this, and I feel like it was more likely for people to just pick it up as a hobby. And to me, you know, I don't know, I obviously had a lot of interest in music and like composing and stuff, and then it just turned out that DAWs were a great way of writing music as a solo artist. Because yeah, you can, you know, use VSTs and mix your tracks down, and you don't have to rely on anyone else to make stuff. So and that kind of is where the interest started for me. It was like, oh, you know, I can use this to actually flesh out my ideas even more. I mean, up until then, all I was using was like my parents' a piano, and like they had a keyboard, like a Yamaha keyboard that you could record stuff on. But still, it was like very rudimentary stuff in comparison. Yeah, and there's just so many producers now. It's insane, really crazy to me. How much that's changed. So let's see. Here was my idea. So I'm gonna get rid of the reverb and the delay on the actual patch itself. I'm gonna add a bunch of reverb, maybe some compression after to this recording of the lead. And then I'm going to cut it out at those specific hits where I want there to be just kind of like a hard stop. So let's see. Do you hear the layer, the reverb layer now? Maybe if I stop it like this. Ah, okay, so now the guitar is lingering. Sweet, so it's helping a little bit with hard stops. Is this the guitar here? It is. So we're gonna freeze this. Oh, oh boy. Hey, you guys still with me? Such depressing weather here. This entire week is supposed to be fairly rainy in Milwaukee. Playing Minecraft. Nice. Hey, that'd be kind of fun. I'm not sure if any of you guys are hang out in the Discord ever, but like the Haywyre Discord. But I've been thinking about doing like a. I've been talking about this for a long time. I remember wanting to do this when I first started streaming, but I think it'd be really cool to do like a 24-hour marathon stream, and that's something that could be kind of fun actually. Is like just to like decompress a little bit from making music and stuff. To have like a Minecraft server for everyone to dink around in. Definitely not like a terribly experienced Minecraft player, but I've had a lot of fun with it. Me and a musician buddy of mine, like we would sometimes start up these servers, and we would basically do Minecraft Battle Royale, where we would try to, the first person to kill the other person would win essentially. It was super fun. Yeah, that'd be a fun thing to add into the activity list. Okay, let's see. So this is the tail that we want to get rid of here. Make that cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it there again. So let's see. It'd be cool if there was a way to create that reverb with a few other elements. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what you might want to see me do for a 24-hour stream, I'm all ears. We had a bunch of things written down in the Discord. Where is it? General. Was it in general? In messages? Yeah. So, oh my god. Look at that amazing photograph. Let's see. So, improvised scoring movie scenes. Like, it'd be funny if you guys just fed me scenes that you think could be an interesting challenge to score on piano. And I would just improv it, right? So you just give me the scene, and based on the mood, I'll just actually, I don't know if that would work very well, because I'd have to mute it so I could like not play along with the score. But I feel like that could be kind of fun though. I can just mute the video and try to score it. Play video games, like obviously like get out of here. So like play video games like Overwatch or Hearthstone or Minecraft, whatever. Collaborating with chat, if that could go a variety of ways. You guys can give me sounds that I could use, and it could be a challenge where I only use sounds that you guys give me. Try to make a song out of that. Make and finish a song from scratch. That'd be pretty hard to pull off, but it would be super fun to make that happen. Review tracks by viewers. I can review tracks from like older projects. Obviously, we've done that as well. Reverse engineer a song. Ignore the hold on. I don't know how to. I can't even like get rid of it. All right, we're just gonna have to see my beautiful face on here for a little bit. Beethoven challenge, which would be hilarious. Make a track without hearing it, essentially. Let's see, music theory. I love talking about music theory. I'd be happy to do that. Apartment or room tour, not very interesting, but we could do that. We could just watch funny videos together, whatever. Try producing different genres. You guys can suggest me songs to make or genres to do. But yeah, you guys have any ideas, make a drop in 10 minutes. Yeah, I could try that. What's up, man? Do you work with any particular brands or advertisers in the music space? Product reviews, gear reviews could be cool. I don't actually. I could try to do more stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've never really thought about that, to be honest, or never put much consideration into it. But yeah, if you guys want to brainstorm some ideas for like a 24-hour, yes, sample pack is definitely something I want to do. But yeah, one step at a time. Right now, I'm the reason I haven't like focused on that recently is because I've got a remix competition that I've been trying to put together for people to participate in. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Basically, it's just gonna revolve around the opportunity to win like a an official release and a Nectar, like one of my touring keyboards, like the Nectar P6 that I had on tour with me for years, which I could sign if you want, or not sign, either way. But it'll be for Contagious, so that's gonna go live next week, actually, like very soon. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty badass. So yeah, that's kind of been like a little bit of a focus recently, and then I think once kind of the dust settles with that and some other stuff regarding remixes, I'll try to make a sample pack happen. It'll more likely be something along the lines of like a song pack. I thought that would be really cool, where you could just have a project file. I could even do this in a few different DAWs maybe, but I don't know. I guess I'd have to do some reverse engineering, but basically the idea is, you have like you purchase this project file and you open it up, and there's a render of the song. Like, let's say for example, like Inside or something. There is a render of the entire song without the elements that I was performing, and then you can arm or mess around with the sound design that I made of that track. You can try to like play the song as I played it, or you can try to like write your own melody, do your own improv on top of it with my sound design, essentially. So I thought that would be really cool. I was gonna do that with a few different tracks, like all the performance oriented stuff, like Smooth Criminal. Maybe I couldn't sell that though. I'll end up getting sued. But yeah, and any of my original stuff I could totally do that with. Where'd that delay come from? This, I'm pretty sure. Nope. From this? Nope. Oh, it's from the chorus. Something about these stops is bothering me. It feels empty. Then again, that's kind of what I wanted. Maybe it just doesn't sound as good as I thought it would. Maybe there is something happening on that downbeat. Ooh, that'd be cool if it was instead of it was just like that rhythm. I think actually this might work if the intro has no hard cuts like that, and you just hear the reverb That could work. What do you guys think of my German accent? It is quite Damn, I ruined it. I find it really hard to do a German accent. Speaking English with a German accent. Which is weird because I know German and I know English. And you'd think I'd be able to do that, but... What about my Arnold impression? What do you guys think? Let off some steam, Bennett. Shit, that was pretty bad. Okay, guys, I'm sticking to music. No worries. See. Got a beat for the intro. I actually don't think I know for sure that I want to incorporate that choir stuff in the intro, like this stuff. Oh, are you guys hearing the bird sounds? That's from my mail notifications. Yeah, those heart stops could be really cool if there was just like a ton of reverb in the intro or something. It'd be cool if that run was done with a different synth. Or like this, maybe? Maybe like some kind of sine. Something softer. Leads. Simple lead? What's that one? This might be from Square. Yeah, something like that will be fine. I think. Let's see. Maybe something else. Soft vocal lead. What's Oh, wait. I just realized that this whole time, anything that I'm auditioning in the thingy, whatever it's called, the browser like window, I won't, you guys won't hear in the stream. Totally did not realize that until now. Okay, so let me keep looking and see. Simple bit crush lead. Okay, pretty weird. I don't know if I have anything right off the bat that fits what I'm looking for, but maybe if there's just like a vocal chop there, like I don't know, someone going like, huh, What is this giant effect chain? Little thing. The hell? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was I think I was naming the song "Catch That Vibe" or something. I was like trying to throw in these like vocoder bits, but obviously this wasn't something I worked on very much. Okay, so let's see if I can quickly just like throw in some kind of vocal sample and then call it quits for today. Oh. I feel good. How are people selling that? That's crazy. Oh yeah, you guys aren't hearing that. Sorry. Here, I just stumbled across this one. Like, very clearly, that is James Brown. Somebody's selling this in a sample pack. Oh. Let's see. See, if I shorten this a little bit, you guys will hear in a sec. Not that. It's kind of cheesy. Honestly, I'll probably have to make my own because I don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. Oh, maybe this will fit a little bit better instead of the yeah. Yeah.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I don't know, it's a little bit better, I suppose. I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking for, though.
Oh.
I also think if the lead synth is different there, then the chords should be different, too. Maybe we'll throw in some Rhodes there real quick. I'm getting so hungry. Am I getting hungry? I ate at like 9 a.m. What the frick? Have you experimented with reverse bass before? I mean, you're talking about reversing like the sound of a bass. I've most certainly done that before. Not sure unless you're talking about something else. Let's see. I feel like this should be short. It should be like bow. You know? It shouldn't be like bow. 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 Let's see. Maybe I can render this and create like an artificial pitch drop with the audio sample. What is this check mark in the chat? I do not use the contact piano. Or any contact pianos anymore. I used to love like Alicia's keys, the Giants and that kind of stuff, but Keyscapes has completely replaced all of that almost permanently for me. Like there's almost never a time where I'm like, I'll use the contact library over Keyscapes just because I just find it that good. Let's see. So we want to create down bow. Let's do this. That is too much pitching happening. Bow. Okay, that sounds like complete ass. Bow. 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 That sounds better. Wow, the Complex Pro is really making it sound worse. Listen to that. Those weird artifacts in there. Versus that. Sounds nice. Or nicer, at least. Okay, now let's fix this. Wow. It's gotta be shorter. Bow. Sound. It's okay. Louis Vuitton. Wait. Louis, which one are you? Oh my god, there he is. Nice haircut. Are you being sarcastic, Louis? I don't appreciate that. Hey Bash, can you ban Louis Vuitton beats from my channel permanently, please? Thanks. Nah, just kidding. Louis, you should come and hang out here more often. I think it's happening too often if you hear it there again. So let's leave it at that. Ow. Ooh, oh yeah. Yeah, that part does not sound good. Let's see. We want something. Actually, I'm gonna throw Lush in there real quick. Lush has there's this preset in Lush that I'm thinking of that I think will fit that section nicely. There we go. What's going on with this Maybe there doesn't need to be the lead there. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm hearing there. Maybe if it just does more of a voice leading thing versus like the main melody. Short hits are pretty cool. I don't know. I think a different lead could be cool. I just don't think that this is the right one. Otherwise, I would be more convinced by it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that beat for now. I'll just copy this down there. An octave higher. Then we're gonna make that a short hit. You open up track, kind of give way to that lick that leads right back into the beginning. This. Yeah, I don't know. It needs a ton of work, obviously, but kind of a cool idea. Word. Well, I'm gonna save that. Save as. Oh yeah, this is a newer version of Ableton. It's a 2018 project. Damn. Cool. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it there. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate subs for subbing, and I appreciate the viewers for viewing. Appreciate the followers for following. Yeah, I will be back on Friday for another stream, 12 to 2 p.m. CST. I've been going a little bit over, so maybe I should be changing the schedule to something more like 2:30 or so. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna need to narrow some stuff down because I'm trying to finish some new music. So it's always fun to like dink around and just pull up random projects here, play some jazzy 5/4 stuff there. But yeah, I need to start narrowing down some new stuff to wrap up. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll see some of you Friday. So yeah, peace out. Cheers, guys.